This is a pretty big update for the side project. I've changed a lot of things. I switched out the original armored viewpoints for these fancy sensor nodules, and I got some on the back too. And these are some little secondary sensors. There's some on the front too, and this special one with a fancy bearing. But the back of the vehicle is a lot more finished. You can see the silhouette of the whole vehicle that I'm going for. Nice and long and low. I did switch out the old exhaust with these nice heat vents because I did change the engine type, and I made this by stacking a bunch of these side by side, and I think it looks just perfect. Nice and shiny and very efficient looking. I also finished the back hatch. It works just fine, has a little handle on it. You can see all the way up in there, and it looks very flush with the vehicle when it's all closed up. The reason I switched out these exhaust pipes for these heat vents is, one, the heat vents just look better, and two, this vehicle is nuclear and exhaust pipes aren't much use on a nuclear vehicle. Now, if you know about the Landship lore, you'll know nuclear is lost technology. It is to the people that made the Landship and these right here. This is an entirely new faction. It only looks similar because they operate in the same environment, a desert, so they need camo for that. So this is the beginnings of the nuclear reactor I have right here. I had a little buddy slap together some greebling, and I think it looks great. It's going to be right underneath the turret, which will be right there. And this little room right here will have some nice nuclear computery bits to make it look more functional. And on the side, under these pipes, I have some little access doors on both sides for maintenance when it's parked. You might say this vehicle's a little bit too small to run a nuclear reactor, and you'd usually be right. I mean, you can see how big it is next to just a normal person. It's pretty big, but it's still small for a Landship that would run nuclear. The real reason this thing has a nuclear reactor is because of its weapon. This thing has the most beautiful weapon I've ever made, ever. I'm about to show you the most lovely thing I have ever made out of Legos. Behold, the most lovely weapon I've ever made, and the largest. This thing is bigger than the Landship's main weapon. But just take a look at this thing. Look at all the shiny bits, the nice curved edges, the little details on the barrel, all the wires running along the side, and those big pistons on the back are for reciprocating the entire gun. The whole thing goes back when it fires, and it just looks so perfect. It works perfect. It is perfect, and it's going to look great on this new vehicle. You can see just how enormous it is compared to the vehicle it'll be sitting on. So you just know the turret, it's going to be even more oversized than the SM2's turret. And it's going to look just beautiful. So this vehicle's purpose will be long-range artillery, driving into places a Landship couldn't fit, and firing Landship-grade weapons from places no one would expect that kind of fire to come from.